What's going on, everybody?
Hey, y'all.
We are back.
Yes.
Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Hey, I'm your host, Intro Pix, and I'm always in the building.
And I'm Oxytocin, and it's always going down.
Hey, what up, Toast?
What up, Intro?
Ain't no thing. We are back.
But a chicken wing.
But a chicken wing.
You didn't gotta follow through.
And some mumbo sauce.
We in the DMV. You never forget about the mumbo sauce.
You know what?
What's good?
I'm excited. I'm always excited.
I know, like you're always excited.
But we got more money and we got more problems.
Ain't that the truth? That
is the truth. Especially since we got a black woman on a $20 bill now.
Tubmans?
Hey.
Yes, Harriet Tubman.
I'm so excited about that, though.
I think it's dope. I think that's dope.
I think it's dope.
I think it's long overdue. Yeah.
We needed, if there could be anybody that could be on the $20 bill, it's definitely Harriet Tubman.
The number one Pisces. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You had to bring that up, huh?
That's March 10th. That was her birthday.
Because Harriet was an OG.
What?
She was an OG.
When you got what you wanted and you go back to help people get what they need, that's a true
commendable.
That's commendable.
A true
yes.
Now, even though she might not be on the $20 bill to what they say,
tomorrow.
2020? It ain't gonna be no tomorrow.
I know, even though she might not be on it tomorrow. Listen, yeah,
okay.
I know.
Yeah. But I'm excited.
Because we got people saying, where it at? You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on. Not yet.
Hold on.
Not yet.
Hold on real quick. Give it some time.
Soon come.
But what do you think about Andrew Jackson still being on the back of...
I don't know if that's true. People are saying he's supposed to be in the back. Then I'm hearing he's not supposed to be on it at all. So at this point, I'm not really too sure. But if he was going to be in the back, I think that's kind of just like, it's like an oxymoron. How do you have Harriet Tubman on the front and then Andrew Jackson on the back? It just doesn't mix. It's like oil and water. It don't mix. Got to make a choice.
Just give it a damn $20 bill.
He's been on it with nobody. Maybe it's time to, let him go. Give it to somebody else.
Yeah,
someone else.
That's true.
I don't know.
Do you think we need a $25 bill?
No, we don't need any more new currency.
We don't need any more bills, right?
No more new currency.
No more bills.
No. Let's just replace it.
Well, big ups to Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
For being on a $20 bill. That's why we got more money. I'm excited.
That's dope. I can't wait to have one in my pocket.
That's a milestone.
Ain't nobody gonna spend it.
I know, right?
I seen the dope.
They gonna hang it.
It was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get change for a Tubman because black women can't be broken.
They can't be broken.
You know what? These memes are crazy. Memes are crazy, man. Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming.
What was your favorite Tubman meme?
My favorite Tubman meme is when they was like the photographer and they was like, yo, they said Harriet was like, yo, take this picture of me real quick. And the photographer was like, you look like money.
Oh, God. People are too crazy.
Yeah.
People are too crazy.
But I'm excited. I think it's a milestone and I think that I just can't wait because $20 bills are the most used bills in our country.
It's definitely the most circulated. Yeah. You're right about that.
So, more money.
Yep.
I hope not more problems.
The first one I get, I'm not spending. I want a crisp one. I want to be like, oh, okay, so you're
getting the bank.
You're getting a little laminated. I don't know, might laminated or something. Keep it crisp.
Hanging on your wall.
Little fancy.
Well, they need to hurry up. It should be implemented like next year, if you ask me.
They need to hurry it up with
They need to hurry it up.
Yes.
Now, how they gonna put Harriet from the Dan Winslow family on the...
You know what? Because the internet is crazy. Like, the internet is a mess.
But you gotta love it sometimes.
I do.
You gotta love it sometimes.
I love the mess.
You gotta love it sometimes. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
Talking about good and bad, today was filled with some crazy news.
Yes,
Man.
Today was crazy.
Yes.
Today was crazy. Well, Do you want to let the people know? I'm sure
the
they
people already
know.
I would hope you know if you're on social media, if you're listening to this podcast, I'm sure you've heard that Chyna died. And those of you who do not know Chyna, she's WWE legend, actually. And I'm sad that she was never inducted into the Hall of Fame. Like, Chyna's iconic.
She was. I mean, she wasn't, but she was trying to get into the Hall of Fame.
Who's not? Who in their profession is not? That goes without saying. But yeah, you know, she was very iconic. 45 is such a young age to go, and it's just really sad. And then when it's drugs, it's even sadder.
That was the 9th wonder of the world. Yes. Let me tell you, I love Chyna. And I was watching some of her videos on YouTube. If y'all don't know, y'all could go and check it out. But Chyna was, you know, she was in a healthy state. Like, to me, based on her videos, and her last video was 4 days ago. And I mean, she was doing yoga. She was drinking lots of water. So I don't know what really happened. I'm going to have to check it out. And I'm going to have to do a little bit more investigation on that. But I'm going to miss Chyna. I really am.
Prayers go out to her family.
Yeah, I'm going to miss
trailblazer.
Chyna. Yeah, that's the 9th wonder of the world. I'm going to miss her. And she's been through a lot in her career.
She did.
And she should be in the WWE Hall of Fame.
She should have been able to be alive and be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
so Vince McMahon and all of the WWE dropped the ball on that.
But you know, Vince McMahon is a motherfucker.
We're not even giving him no talk time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's not.
No, because I'm in my feelings right now.
Let's not do it.
We definitely want to say rest in peace to Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Passed on today.
Purple Rain.
Wow.
Prince.
Yes.
You know what? Prince will forever live on.
Formerly known as
Prince.
Yes.
I'll put him as a simple.
57.
Yeah.
57 years young.
You know what? So I honestly believe there's more to the story. I honestly believe, in my heart of hearts, in my spade of spades, with no clubs and no diamonds, I believe that something else happened with Prince. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe everything.
I think he was sick. I mean, I heard like some weeks back he was rushed to the hospital for X, Y, and Z or whatever. So, I mean, it's just really sad.
I don't believe.
You know, we all know we're not here to stay. No one's gonna be here forever, but it still hurts.
I get it, but every time that they say that somebody was found dead, just found dead, I believe, you never know. They could have got whacked. It could have been something. You know, I don't want to think that way, but I just don't think it was. I need to see an autopsy. I need to see some proof. I'm sorry. I watched too much How Do You Get Away with Murder. Annalise Keaton done taught me too much. I believe in my hearts of hearts and my spades of spades
definitely
that there's more to the story.
We lost some legends. So rest in peace to Chyna and rest in peace to the artist formerly known as Prince. Sad day for the wrestling in the music world today.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
But we're going to celebrate because Prince was an icon. He was a go-getter. He did his motherfucking thing. And I was watching his interview with Larry King today. If you haven't seen it, it's good to just go back and see some of the things that he said because it means a lot more.
The king of shade. I love it.
But we all love Prince.
Absolutely.
I know my family took it hard.
Oh, yeah. My mother took it hard.
Yeah. He was
Prince.
crying.
Yeah.
It's like losing Michael all over again, if you ask me. Or in a sense, as far as the impact that it makes.
They had, a legend.
Yeah, a legend.
An icon.
I said if we lose Patti LaBelle, I'ma go off.
Oh, I know you're gonna be out. You're gonna be a mess.
I'ma have to choke Clive Davis. I'ma have to go to Clive Davis because I just think that he's one of them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to go in. I'm gonna have to go in. Then I'm gonna know.
As long as you make it into where you're supposed to be, everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
If you gotta be here, be here.
Yeah.
Speaking of being there, where was Kelly Ripa these last 2 days? She wasn't there.
Kelly?
She was MIA.
Kelly said, I'm not coming back.
I mean, but she has to come back.
She has to come back.
She cannot not. Sorry for the double negative, but she cannot not come back.
But she needs to stop acting like that.
Yeah, like,
look,
lady, this is your bread and butter at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, listen, she got enough bread and butter. But here's the thing.
But still, people like them ain't nothing better than money, but more money. So let's not
She
fake.
in her feelings.
About what?
Because Michael left and she didn't know about it.
I mean, things happen.
No, ain't no things happen.
No,
Let me
things
tell
happen.
you. But here's the thing. You got to be a good sport. And
he don't owe her anything. He has to owe his boss. Well, we don't even know how it turned out. We don't know what the specifics were about that situation. But, I mean, she hasn't talked to Regis in the last 10 years. You would think they would be cool, but they're not, and it's on her. And she admitted it. She's like, well, I could have made more of an effort. So Michael don't owe her anything.
Kelly felt like this was her show. Okay?
It is her show. That's why
she's a veteran.
She
started it, right?
She didn't start it.
She didn't start it. It was her and Regis. It was
Regis and Kathy Lee. After Kathy Lee left, then Kelly Ripa came, and it was Regis and Kelly Ripa. Then Regis
she
retired.
Still felt like it was her show.
No way. That show's been going on for a very long time. But the thing is, Michael doesn't owe her anything.
He doesn't.
You know what I mean? He really doesn't. He out here, he trying to make his guap. Let Michael be Michael. The thing about it is, Kelly, your name comes first. It is your show. I would have had more respect for her if she came to the show and just been like, well, we're going to do this anyway. The show must go on. You cannot
you have to remain professional.
And be upset. Yes.
You have to remain professional.
She dropped the professional ball.
But I think since she felt like it was behind her back, she felt some kind of way, and she felt like it's going to be tension there. And it might have been tension off screen. But here's my thing. Michael, get your money. You better get your money with that Good Morning America.
He got more money. They paid him more money.
Good Morning America.
Kelly, you have a live studio audience. Like, people came to see you. You let so many people down. Like, it's not even worth it. That's one of them situations where even though you're upset, you still got to bite the bullet. It's bigger than just you being mad at Michael and feeling like you're out the loop. People came to see you. People probably bought plane tickets. Who knows? You cannot not show up. Like the stunt K. Michelle pulled. When people are coming to see you and you are a celebrity, like, you cannot not show up. It's unacceptable. I'm sorry. Unless there's like a death in the family or something, a car accident or something significant happened. Me as your fan, I'm gonna be pissed.
You gotta show up for drinks and conversation, Toasted.
Of course I'm gonna be there. No, but I'm serious.
You never know who's listening.
$20 and this rental car and this gas tank to drive to New York to see Kelly, and she mad about something that don't got nothing to do with me, her fan, and she didn't show up. It's just not acceptable. It's unprofessional, and I was shocked. I'm sorry. I thought she would have handled it way better.
I mean, Kelly, Kelly, get your shit together, Kelly.
And get on the show. Tomorrow's Friday. Go ahead and end on a positive note. We want to see you in that chair by yourself if you have to be. It's okay.
But Michael is still there, right?
No, Michael is with George Stephanopoulos, Robin Roberts. He
already left?
Gone.
He's gone? He said adios. I know that's right.
He posting pictures on Instagram already in his new job, smiling. Michael has moved on.
Yeah, Michael has gone.
He's closed that chapter. Yes.
But you know what? I'm happy for him.
I'm happy.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Good Morning America is where it's at.
I rock with Michael Strahan. For real, I do.
And that's sometimes that's what you call boss moves. You don't have to tell nobody what you're doing.
Exactly.
That's just like if you had a job, you don't have to tell your coworkers you applying for another job.
Exactly.
You find out when I get promoted.
Yes.
I let you know when my start date. When I get my start date.
Notice, not your coworkers.
You never know.
You ain't signing my checks.
You ain't signing my check.
No, absolutely not.
Michael, get more money.
Yes.
I hope it don't come with more problems.
Cut me a check. Like, no.
Good morning, America.
For Michael. He got responsibilities. He's been down. You know what I mean? So it's time for him to be up.
It's time.
Yeah.
But I thought you know what? he has
his moment.
An it factor about him.
Now he does, yeah. Absolutely.
I thought he always had an it factor.
I mean,
about
he did
him.
because he played sports, but that's not the Michael Strahan I know. I don't know him from sports. I know him from doing the, show with Kelly Ripa. Also, I remember when he was divorcing his wife and about his prenup. That whole situation where he didn't have enough money to pay her and the prenup was crazy. That's when I first heard about who he was. But
oh yeah, you gotta get your prenup in order.
He wasn't making as much money as he used to make, so the prenup was out of order for his pocket.
Oh damn. Oh damn.
But I'm happy for him now. He's up, and I hope he stays up. You got to go through to get through. What is life without the struggle? You know what I mean?
True.
It is what
you move from your 106 in Parks to your BET Awards. You got to do like a Bow Wow situation.
No, we don't want a Bow Wow situation, but we will use that Terrence J situation. That's
Terrence
a good
J
one.
Is doing this
that's
thing.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know about that Bow Wow.
He's doing this thing. He moved from a D celebrity, or he's probably about what, a C,
B.
like a B and a half,
major
probably.
Moves.
Yeah,
major
maybe.
moves. He's doing good.
Maybe a B minus. He probably a B.
Look,
minus.
I ain't rating nobody. He up there.
But he getting up there. He doing this thing.
Definitely.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It is.
We love it.
It is.
We love it. So now I don't know if you've seen because last time we talked, Tosin, that you ain't really had your mind made up about this whole presidential campaign or whether it was going on and stuff like that. Have you decided?
Still have not decided. However, did you vote? Are you taking part of early voting, or are you waiting until May, or is it May?
I'm gonna try to vote as early as possible.
Oh well, I did my early voting. I think this is the last week, but yeah, I voted. I'm not gonna share who I voted for, but I like who I voted for, and I actually got to.
Why you can't share who you voted for?
That's nobody's business.
Oh my gosh, how do people try to be
but I was
secretive?
excited to see Anthony Brown and Glenn Ivey outside of the Prince George's Sports and Learning Complex. Talking to the voters, and that was really cool.
Why do people have to be so secretive with who they voted for?
It's not about secretive. It's about being pro-choice, and I have a choice whether to share or not to share, and I choose not to.
Okay.
Don't try to bully me into
I'm not trying to bully you into sharing. I'm just saying. No, because I asked my grandmother the same thing, and she was like, "I voted for Nunya." You know what old people say? Nunya. I voted for Nunya.
Who are you?
I didn't vote yet.
Who are you going to vote for? I'm sorry, because it's not time for the presidential election. So let me rephrase that. Who are you going to vote for?
I'm voting for whoever is the Democratic nominee. But at this point, I would go for Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
But you know what? Hillary Clinton has been changing my damn mind.
Don't tell me she got you on a hot sauce.
She got me on that hot sauce.
Oh, that hot sauce. I can't.
They said, "Are you pandering to black people?" And she said, "Is it working?" And in my mind, I was like, "Hell yeah, it's working."
But there's no shame in her game. Like,
there's no shame in her game.
You know what it is? Like, that's what they do.
No, but you know what? The interview that she did with the Breakfast Club really changed my perception.
Where were they at during that video?
I don't know where they was at. And I really don't care.
That place look a little sketchy. But, no, I mean, it's
they had to
cool.
catch on the campaign trail.
She's trying to get these votes. If I never thought Hillary was just trying to get some votes, I knew at that moment when she made the hot sauce statement that she's trying to get these votes by any means necessary.
But the thing about it is she's always mentioned that though. That goes back
I've never heard her say she had hot sauce.
I mean, you never heard, but she is documented that she's always been found of hot sauce. Now, hot sauce is not just a black thing.
No.
But one of the things also made me want to reconsider my decision about Hillary Clinton is that the last debate in New York, I felt she came off so presidential. Like she really commanded the stage. And I was like, you know what? God damn it, Hillary.
She a boss.
She a boss.
Yes.
And you know what I had to do? I had to look up her tax returns.
You know what?
Yes, I did. I looked up all them tax returns. I want to know how much Hillary Clinton actually makes.
That is none of your business.
No, yes, it is, because she posts. It is our business. You running for the president of the United States.
Well, we know how much she's going to make.
Do you want to know
president.
how much she makes?
I don't care how how much. Look,
do you really want to know?
If I ain't making how much she making, it don't matter to me.
You ain't making what she making.
It don't matter to me.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to tell the people because y'all can all look up her tax returns on Hillary Clinton.
If you want to.
.com.
Hopefully looking up her tax returns will put money in your pocket. It'll
give you inspiration because she's making over $9 million just speaking. But she is a Clinton.
She's put in a lot of work to do that.
She's put in a lot of work.
You can't just wake up one night, graduate from college and say, I'm about to make a lot of money. Well, some people you can. Let me not say that. But no, they're not going to pay you like Hillary. There's a lot of other stuff. You got to have credentials for that.
But I like the fact that she like hot sauce.
That's cool. I love hot sauce.
Yeah.
I do you one better. I like sriracha. That's the real hot sauce.
People really love sriracha. Yeah. Not me. But I like hot chips. I like hot things like that. I like spiciness. But me, I'm not a big fan of hot sauce. Like, I'm not about to put hot sauce on everything. It needs to be embedded.
I'll put some sriracha on anything.
Sriracha is off the chain, though.
Good.
Yeah.
So good.
But you know what, Hillary? If you get the nomination, I'ma support you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got more money than me.
Cool.
And we about to make it happen. Cool. So, you know, but I am here for Bernie Sanders. So,
that's what's up.
while we talking about hot sauce that black people love, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, we're going to switch it over to Beyonce.
That black people love.
That black people love. What Hillary called her? Beyonce. No, what she called her? She mispronounced her name some type of way.
It's alright.
But it's alright. We all
mispronounce names.
We all do, you know.
I'm used to that.
But we talked about this in our last podcast that the Beehive was going crazy.
The Beehive is simply, they're crazy.
They always
all the
crazy.
time.
They're just like bees.
There's no 0 to 100 with the Beehive. The Beehive is on 100 all the time.
All the damn
all
time.
the time.
And you know what? So Beyonce put out this trailer that she has an HBO special coming out
with her
this weekend. With her cornrows. I just feel like she about to get hood. I feel like she about to get, you know, every time Beyonce come out, I feel like she tapping into her inner hoodness. her inner, you know, her
Alabama,
hard not life,
Louisiana, her Creole.
She tapping into her inner hard not life, you know, and so she about to do this thing called Lemonade, which I think the title is off the chain. Like, why nobody else came out with the title Lemonade? You know?
I don't know.
I
don't know, but I like to see Winnie Harlow was in there. That was cute. Her little cameo. Very beautiful model. You know the model with vitiligo who was on Top Model.
She? Yeah,
she got a cameo in there.
I think models with vitiligo are like the wave. I think like I would love to see them more mainstream.
Yeah, it's coming, and Winnie's doing a lot to make that happen.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because it's beautiful. Like,
it is beautiful.
I like how you have you kind of have the best of both worlds a little bit, because a lot of the times these women are very, very pretty. Now, just because your skin is, you know, distorted. I don't want to say distorted, but it lacks pigmentation. But it makes you beautiful.
Differences in all the differences that we all have are
and
beautiful.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's what it is.
But it makes
I don't know about the best of both worlds. I don't know about that one because they are who they are.
It's because you have your light and your dark.
I guess.
Don't get me wrong.
I don't know. I don't think that way.
I had a friend.
I think all differences are beautiful.
No, I do.
Yeah.
But specifically people that have vitiligo, because of the simple fact it's easy to feel not normal when you have that. You know what I'm saying? And I actually have a close friend of mine that has that.
They feel that way?
No, because she's beautiful. She is really beautiful. The only thing is that most people see her skin first. regardless of her beauty, but at the same time, your skin makes you beautiful. But to her, you know, as growing up, her skin isn't even like everybody else. You get what I'm saying?
I got you, I guess. Yeah.
When you go to school, you might be the only one, literally, out the whole school that has that type of, you know, pigmentation. You know.
But it's good. You gotta embrace your flaws. You know, anything you see as a flaw. Some people, freckles, big forehead.
But it takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of confidence to say, you know what, my skin. There's a lot of girls out there that wear makeup just to blend their skin one color. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it takes a lot of confidence to say, you know what, regardless of whether, you know, my hands are, you know, spotty, my face is spotty, I'm still beautiful. It takes a lot of confidence to do that and to walk proudly and to be like, it is what it is.
Yeah, for anyone. Absolutely, definitely encourage, move on anyone who has a flaw. You know, you gotta just look at yourself and you gotta love yourself. Gotta love yourself.
You gotta love yourself.
You have to.
You're about to have me preaching out here.
Definitely encourage move, but she's gorgeous. Beautiful.
Shout out to all my vitiligos out there. My Virgo vitiligo. I call them Virgos. They might as well be
I can't
Virgos.
with you. I can't with you.
Come on, what's that?
You said what?
I said, come on, what's up?
We definitely need to give a shout out to Tevin Scott. Do you know who Tevin Scott is?
No, who's
Let
Tevin
me tell
Scott?
you who Tevin Scott is. He's actually a Howard University student who wrote, directed, freaking edited his own web series, and he won a little competition with Black and Sexy TV, and the web series got picked up. Isn't that dope for a
web series?
No, but seriously, isn't that dope for a college student, a young man who's out there pursuing his dreams and doing something great? It's definitely noteworthy. I watched the 5 episodes that were released, and I could just say I was really hooked. Great storyline, great writing, great acting. Shout out to everyone who acted in the web series. It was shot on Howard University's campus. And I just want to say kudos to this young black man doing his thing. Yes. So shout out to you, Tevin Scott. Yes, congratulations.
Listen, anybody that can put together a series, anybody that can put together art.
Yes, it's no joke.
And it's not an easy thing to do.
It's not.
It's not an easy thing to do.
Absolutely not.
So congratulations.
And then he created, wrote it, directed it, edited it. You gotta give the man his props.
That's what's up.
Gotta give
That's
him
what's
his
up.
props.
Gotta give him his props.
Yeah. You definitely, if you know, check it out.
Yeah.
Give the little man some love and just feedback, and I thought it was great. So, you know, definitely.
I know that's right.
I wonder if that's maybe not. No.
what you
nothing. No, because nothing. Anyway, moving on.
Go ahead, be real with the people. Toast.
I'm moving on.
Okay. Well, you know what I want to talk about that's big in the news, and we just want to touch on it just a little bit.
What's that? What's on your heart?
Political, if that's a word.
Political, or you trying to say something different? I don't know.
Political. I was about to say. Sometimes you gotta put it in ghetto English. You gotta put it in the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Transgenders.
Okay.
Now, when it comes down to using the restroom, how do you think this should go? Because it's a big debate over it, whether, you know, you should combine them or whether you
combine what? I'm sorry.
You know, the restroom. Like, how do you think? What is the appropriate way to fit transgenders into using modern day restrooms that are designated for men and for women?
Let me think about that for a second, and I'll get back to you. But what do you think?
Your second is up.
You a mess.
All right, let me tell you.
Pose the question,
all right, this is how I really feel. This is how I really feel. Okay, I feel like as a transgender, just to have respect to all communities, you're transitioning from a man to a woman. Okay, if you still have man parts, then you should use the men's bathroom. if you really have transgendered and transformed and you have female parts, you should use the female bathroom. I think that's all it meshes up to. If you have man parts, then you use the man bathroom. If you have female parts, then you use the female bathroom. I feel like as the establishment, if you want to cater to everybody, then you need to have either a unisex bathroom where you just have one stall where everybody can use, that one stall, or
the line gonna be too long.
Well, that's it. Whatever body parts you have, that's what you use.
I guess. I don't know. Or, I read somewhere, I was just pulling up an article about the same thing. They're saying just have 3 options. You have your male option, you have your transgender option, and then you have your woman option. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't use the public restroom. I will hold it until I get home. So,
really?
I don't have these issues. Really, I don't do public restrooms. If I know I'm going to be somewhere,
you gotta go. What if you on the road?
I don't drink so much water. I will plan my body accordingly.
You know what?
I'm not using anyone's.
You will plan your body accordingly.
Let me tell you, like, if I have to use the restroom, on the off chance that I do, and I really gotta go, I'm like, all right. The moment I go in and it's not pleasant, it goes away. No, but my body will just be like, oh no, you don't gotta. It just goes away. I really had to go like one time. I think I went to the Reggae Wine Music Festival up there in like Mount Airy, Maryland. And I had to go really, really bad. By the time I got to the porta potty and opened the door, my body said, nope. I didn't have to go anymore. It just, I don't know. I just don't have to go anymore.
But not everybody like that.
Well, that's fine for them. But it works for me.
If you're Caitlyn Jenner, I don't know if he still has his thing. But if you still got your thing, go in the men's bathroom.
It's like,
does it matter if you're dressed?
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna, if he has his man parts down there dressed as a woman, but from the outside we just see a woman walking into the men's restroom. It's just too. It's too hazy that way. That's why. What I read online, just having a transgender option where walk in there. Doesn't matter if you go into the transgender restroom area, because
Well, I guess if you are dressed as a woman, you might want to go
into the men's restroom. That's a red flag. Or that's raising eyebrows.
Somebody gonna be like, "Who this girl up in the?"
Exactly, and then she gotta be like, "Yeah, man." Like it's just too
I'm
messy.
a nigga, dog.
You stupid.
I'm a dog.
Too messy.
Dog.
That's messy.
Nah. Sometimes, well, I guess so. Then you go into the women's bathroom, and then
you got Butch coming into the women's restroom. That's even more messy. So that's not gonna work.
I don't know. All right. Just fit in where you get in, I guess. That's how we gonna have to make that happen. But you gotta cater to everybody. You gotta cater to everybody.
That's true. That's true. So
now,
yeah, that'll be.
You're a mom.
Yes, I am.
You're a mom.
I am.
How important is it to speak? How do you really watch what you say around your child? Like, as a parent, I feel like a lot of the times we may say things, but they carry a little bit more weight to the child. So how important is it to speak positivity into your child versus,
I mean, I would hope no parents are just spewing negativeness to their children, but hey, some people do. It's very important, but in my household, that's something that's done on a regular basis. It's not even like out of the norm. It's like how important. It's not necessarily that it's important. It's just something that's done. Right. It just goes without saying. It's just a positive household that my daughter is being raised in. But I know I do see at times when people are dealing with their children and it's like FFBB, whether it's at the grocery store, whether it's at the bank, and it's really it rattles my nerves. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? My daughter, when she was younger, I wouldn't curse at all in front of her. But the older she gets, a damn may slip out. A shit may slip out.
Just a damn.
A little bit, a little something like that. But
do you find yourself repeating some of the things that happened in your how your parents kind of treated you in your childhood?
Absolutely.
Down. Do you find yourself? Is it really hard to break that habit of just doing the same thing that your parents did to you?
No, because my parents were pretty cool, but I can say that my mom would yell. And that's something that I'm trying to work on. I need to stop yelling. Yes, I'm a yeller. I get loud. My daughter be like, Mom, I'm here. Like, I gotta chill. I can't be yelling so much. So I'm making a conscious effort of not to yell at her so much, but it's probably because my mom yelled so much. That's one thing, but for the most part, I'm happy if I could be as great as a mom to my daughter as my mom was to me. That would be a big accomplishment.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you learn it, I think, the older you get, because you really don't really appreciate all the things that your parents do for you until you get older.
That's true.
Because most of the time you be like, you be mad and you be,
They just don't understand.
They just don't.
I'm
going to run away.
I hate
you. You know how many times I thought I was going to run away?
My mom took all my teeth out.
I was going to run away about 15 times. Man. But then I realized I ain't really had nowhere to run away to.
I ran away, but I went to like my sister's house. I ran away. I'm gone. And I ran away to my sister's house.
Now, how did you get to your sister's house?
I can't even remember. You remember bits and pieces like this happened, but how? I don't know. But I got there and I was there.
I always said
sent me back home.
I always said I was going to run away. But I never was able to get up in the middle of the night to run away.
I didn't do like a middle of the night run away. I was mad at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I was like, I'm gone. It wasn't like no in the middle of the night type. I was scared to go out at night. I'm still kind of scared to go out at night.
I know. Come in here, you banging on the door.
You better run away in the afternoon. No, we're not running away at night.
You can't run away when your parents are awake.
No.
You gotta do it when they sleep.
You gotta do it when they in their room, when they in the kitchen.
And really, you just want to see if they gonna miss you.
Oh,
if they gonna miss you.
True.
Yeah, that's all. If they gonna come look for you, that's all you want to know.
They gonna come look for you, and they gonna hug you, and they gonna kiss you, and when they get over the excitement of seeing you, they gonna beat you. Yes.
And they gonna beat your ass.
Yes. And you deserve everything.
Are you here for ass whoopings?
I
mean, like ass whoopings.
I'm not here for abuse, but I am here for, a whooping is fine. Whooping is fine. I mean, yeah.
I'm here for an ass whooping.
I am, but I'm just not here for abuse. And you know what? If you got kids and I'm over your house,
what's abuse?
Hold on. If you got kids and I'm over your house, please do not beat your kids in front of me. That's something that needs to be done in private. I can't stand when somebody try to like discipline their kid. I get it if it's just like verbal. But just try to beat. I don't want to see that, and I feel really uncomfortable. So please don't beat your child in front of company. Like that's something that needs to be done at home.
If your child do something wrong,
well, you tell your company
that's not expected.
Cut it short.
No,
company got to go.
Well, then you need to look to the left. You need to look to the left. Because I'm about to tear this ass up. I'm like, ooh. I'm about to tear this ass up. No. Your ass needs to look to the left.
Look,
and I'm going to pop that ass.
You better not be trying to beat little Mike, and Marvin in front of me, okay? Because I'm not having it. I'm leaving. I'm grabbing my bag and I'm going to the dump.
I'm not here for that. I'm all here for a good ass whooping. Let me tell you something.
You know what?
You know what? I'm going to tell you. If you beat they ass, we wouldn't even have this situation where you come over. You wouldn't even want an ass whooping by the time somebody come over.
I'm just blessed that my baby good. I don't have
one
to be
thing
there.
One thing I hate is a disrespectful ass child.
Oh, I do too. I don't
And that's a person that ain't got enough ass whooping.
Yeah, but if you're not checking, if your child is bad, and I know you, and you're not checking your child, my interactions or being around your child will be limited. Because if you don't check them, I'ma check them, and I don't gotta beat them. It's not about putting your hands on people's kids.
Yeah,
it's about,
I will beat your child.
You will not beat my child.
I will beat your child.
You will not beat my child.
If your child was disrespectful, I'm going to beat your child, and then I'm going to have to beat your ass.
You was not. No.
We all going to be, everybody getting the ass whooping tonight.
On nobody's kid.
Everybody getting the ass whooping tonight. Let me tell you something. No little ass child is going to disrespect me as an adult. Let me tell you something.
No, don't tell me that. Let me tell you something. You don't put your hands on nobody's kid. That's the quickest way to not keep living.
Yeah,
putting your hands on somebody's kid.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you this right now.
No, seriously, though. If the
it
child
takes a village to raise a child. Let me tell you, it's a level to it, though.
No, let me tell you.
It's a level to it.
Can I get my point out?
Oh, go ahead.
If what you're saying, you cannot put your hands on somebody's child. If a child is disrespectful, it's your responsibility to take it to the parent. And now, if you let the parent know that their child is disrespectful and they don't do anything about it, then you need to limit your interactions with that friend or that child. But to take it into your own hands and put your hands in somebody else's child, just be ready for the consequences. Because if somebody think they're going to put their hands on mine, it's going down.
And I'm ready for the consequences.
Point blank, it's going down.
It will be going down.
It will.
Because you know what?
It
you know what?
Nobody,
I'm going to tell you this is going to be going down.
I don't care what my kid do. Don't touch him. You come and tell me.
Let me tell you something. If your kid is so disrespectful to the point they need an ass whooping, all right? And I'm not talking about a big ass whooping. I'm talking about enough to make it sure that I'm not the one, all right? And then if I gotta, and you know what? If I gotta deal with the parent after it, then you know what? Especially if it's a subject or a matter where you know your kid is disrespectful. It's not saying I want to do it. It takes a village to raise a child. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a case in point.
Are you in that village though? The village.
I'm gonna give you a case in point. I'm gonna give you a case in point.
Family.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you a case in point.
So nobody outside of family.
I'm gonna give you a case in point.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a case in
point.
If I'm not family, then we don't have no. I'm talking
that
about
wasn't what it was.
Close enough
we were
to
talking
be
about
family.
A disrespectful
close
child.
enough to
That's
be
all
family.
we talked about.
If you're a disrespectful child and you come, let's say you just come and spit in my face, right? You're a child. You just come and spit in my face. Let me tell you something. It's consequences to that. I'm gonna teach your ass what it really is. I'm gonna do enough to you. It's not abusively, but I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
So what are you gonna do? Tell me. So the child spits in your face. What do you do then?
I'm gonna take a motherfucker. I'm gonna get my belt, cause I always carry me a belt, and I'm gonna whoop that ass.
At what point do you give the parent a child to discipline a chance?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring your child to you, and I'm gonna tell you. I whooped his ass because this is what he did. Now, if I got to whoop your ass in the process, that's that. If you don't get to see that I care more about your child and care more about him being correct, that's not what you do, it's not malice that's coming from it. It's me showing you that, listen, your parent isn't here to teach you that this is wrong. And this is what happens when you do stuff that is wrong. Now I'm gonna bring you to your child. You might get a second ass whooping because if I was the parent, you would get a second ass whooping because the fact that another parent had to beat your ass. Let me tell you something right now. If you are that disrespectful to the point where you don't respect another adult, then therefore you get whatever an adult does, as long as it's not in an abusive nature, but it is to the point where you have to respect.
Okay, that's
elders.
all fine and dandy. I don't know no kids who's spitting in nobody's face. That's different.
There's some
but
kids.
Me too. If a child
even cursing,
but still,
you curse at me.
But still, for me, if a child spit in my face, I feel as though you have to give the parent a chance to correct their child. But let me finish.
Okay,
before you put your hands on their child, you cannot go around out here putting your hands on people's kids. But thank goodness there's consequences for it. So you will be in jail. That's fine if that's what you want to do. You have to at least give the parent a chance to discipline their child for what they... Now, if you go to the parent and you say your child did X, Y, and Z and they don't do anything about it, then by all means, you make your choice.
Have you ever had...
popping off and whipping to my kids, I'm not with it. You don't put your hands on nobody's child.
Let me tell you something.
I don't care what that child did. By the time the child spit on you, hopefully there was... I don't know any kids who just come up to people and spit.
Have you ever had that one aunt, right?
I've been around bad kids.
Have you ever had that one aunt? Or that one cousin or one family member that did not play, that you already knew not to fuck with, because at the same time you fuck with that one. I was a bad kid, all right, But there was some people that you knew not to fuck with just because of the simple fact of they didn't give a fuck who your parents was. Hold on. They didn't care who your parents was. They didn't care. They didn't give a fuck who your grandparents was. If you fuck with them, you was gonna get fucked back. And that was the whole point of the matter.
You don't put your hands on nobody's kid. At the end of the day, that's my stance on it. Let me tell you, I feel sorry for whoever out here in this world. Mind you, I don't have a child who spits.
You better equip your child right.
No, my daughter is great, but at the end of the day, I do not care what my child does. Give me the chance to correct my child.
Don't say you don't care what your child does.
I don't, because as a parent, it's my job to correct my child. It's not your job. Once you put your hands on my child, it's between me and that person.
Kids do stuff that get them shot.
I get it, but you need to. When you see
it don't have to be another parent. It could be another kid.
When you see it going to the left, let the parent know. There's levels to it. If the child keeps kicking your shoe or kicking your,
nothing.
That's what I said. If the parent doesn't do anything, then okay, you have a right to take it into your hands.
Okay.
But you have to give the parent the choice and the option. You don't take that away from them. Yo, I'm telling you, I feel sorry for whoever thinks they putting their hands on my kid because it's going down.
Listen, I don't that's care. Why you need to have your child in check.
No, my child.
And that's why you need to make it happen.
I don't feel
when you have a badass, disrespectful ass kid.
So I don't care if a child is cursing. You need to let their parent know and let their parent take corrective action. I'm sorry. It's not
beat that ass. It takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah, but you're not in that village. Village equals immediate. Village equals immediate and extended family. That's the village.
I'm not just gonna beat a random stranger kid.
Look, we was talking about kids. We didn't connect these kids to anybody. Okay. So I mean, unless you're trying to get all specific,
if it's a random stranger, then I'm gonna take them to their parent or whatever the case may be. But even if their parent don't discipline them and they did something over the top, if I gotta beat your ass and fight your parent ass,
but still give the parent. If you're gonna beat their ass after, I'm with it. But you gotta give the parent.
Only because I care.
You gotta give
only because I care,
dude. You gotta give the parent the option first. Is what I'm saying.
Not because I want to be.
You can't just be hitting people kids.
I'm not saying that. I'm not.
You did. You said I'ma handle it. I'ma handle it. You gotta go to the parent
beating
first.
Somebody's ass is like the last resort. If you can talk to
all
someone,
I know is what you said, and you out here.
Your ass beat.
If you go to jail, for putting your hands on somebody's kid, I'm not bailing you out.
You need your ass beat.
You gonna rot in jail. You gonna be in jail. Now I ain't bailing you out. I'm gonna be right here doing the podcast by myself, and because you in jail for beating on somebody's kid. That's what's gonna happen, you big bully. I can't with you. Let me tell you, I have an angel, and I'm thankful to God for that. But nobody.
You the only one that have an angel.
My baby's an angel. She's a regular kid, but she ain't spitting in nobody's face. No,
Forget your daughter. Your ass need the ass whooping.
You need the ass whooping. I hate somebody gonna put
talk about a damn slides every once in a while.
Man.
Don't. You know
I'm
what?
Sweating. Y'all don't understand how I'm sweating right now. I'm trying to tell him. You cannot do that.
Okay.
You gotta let the parent know first.
I haven't had to.
And let me let y'all know, if you're dealing with a bad kid, a disrespectful kid, please let the parent know. Give the parent a chance to correct that child. Now, if they don't, you might have to milli rock on the kid, but just give the parent or the guardian, the legal guardian, whoever, a chance to correct the child. They might take it out of your hands. You don't even got to do anything, but you can't be out here putting your hands on people's kids. No. No.
You better talk that talk.
Don't even do.
Well, we about to get up out of here.
Yes, we're out.
Because Tosin is getting hot.
I'm sweating.
All right. When it comes down to her kinfolk, she be on it. All right. Don't mess with Tosin, kids.
We learned.
I'm about to tell you.
We learned intro pics will be in jail for putting his hands on somebody's kid.
Good thing her child is good.
Yes,
right?
my baby's good.
Yeah, she's a good kid.
Yes.
Yeah, we ain't had to run to that. You know what I'm saying? But for your other badass kids, we're gonna have to.
I ain't gonna have no bad kids. By the blood. Plead the blood of Jesus on my kids.
Plead the blood of Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen.
You got to. These kids, I don't know what's going on.
Well, we learned a lot today,
We
Toes.
did.
Well, we learned that Prince and Chyna didn't die mysteriously. They, we still got to look into their murders.
You learned that. I think we learned something completely different on that level. I can't agree with that. We learned it's important to go out here and vote.
Go out here and vote.
You gotta vote. Don't complain if you didn't vote.
Go vote. You already voted, but you won't tell us who you voted for. But that's okay.
No.
That's okay.
No.
That's okay. Okay. We understand. We understand your position.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we learned that don't mess with your kids.
Yes. Don't mess with anybody's kids.
Or kids.
Yes. Tell the parent. And then beat the child. Like, no.
You know what? And we learned that more money, more problems because we got Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill.
And people are mad.
Hey.
People are mad. That's fine. If you mad about Harriet Tubman being on the 20, just go ahead and give it to me. You don't even got to keep it in your pocket. Just give me your 20s. We good.
We good. That's why I said, if y'all don't want y'all 20s after 2020, give it to me.
Please.
Give it to me. I'll take it.
You can donate it to the Drinks and Conversations GoFundMe.
Okay, and we will use it correctly.
Yes.
All right, and we got tax returns on that.
A little over 1 week until Drinks and Conversations. Yes.
It's spring fever, and we got it going on.
We do.
And we got a big RSVP list that's going to be popping. And I just can't wait. And you know what?
Come ready to talk. Come ready to have a good time.
Hey. And y'all going to be on camera.
Down. Yeah, so look
you already know. And I found out how to work my Facebook Live, so.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. We're going to be live.
We're going to talk about people going Facebook Live with like two viewers. we going to talk
about and nothing to say. Look, I was on Facebook today, 4 viewers. And nothing to say. Ain't saying a goddamn thing.
I went live. Man, why?
Why? I know. Because I can. Pretty much.
Too much power in people's hands, man. The technology.
We about to get up out of here. It's been a great episode. Drinks and Conversation.
The podcast.
Episode 16.
Woo!
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment.
Please. Yes.
And be down. Because you know what? More money.
More Tubmans.
More Tubmans. Hey.
2020, y'all.
Hey. Still gonna beat your kid's ass.
If I got a son who be in bed, I'd probably be like, hey, get that. You want me to take you over to the intro house? He got a D. It's like, my baby ain't gonna get no D.
He don't play.
Nah.
We out.
Woo. Don't be getting drunk. Save that for the 30th. Why? I'm gonna Snapchat you. You're a mess. Where's my phone? Like, you a mess.